While you at it peeping this shit, go ahead to youtube.com/WaterwayTV and subscribe to that shit. Yeah, you know the waves in it. Baseball when hitting a home run, hit it with the coldest rains. And even on my bad days, I'm a clutch to finish. The track diminished, the booth burnt, hands is itching. Damn.
Alright.
Feeling like Treyson.
5.
Hold on.
You
good? You got like a list of questions you want to say? You know?
I don't have anything.
You just gonna go out the top of your head?
Yeah, I'm with you like every day. I don't really know.
What does feel like Treyson mean to you?
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to a new Water Wave episode, podcast, interview, whatever the this is. I just got us demonetized that quick. Probably saying that for Jackson. Bleep that out so we don't get demonetized for the kids real quick. But we got Treyson Green, TG Top Shotta in the building.
You know what it is. Feeling like Treyson. Feeling like Treyson.
Feeling like Treyson, the album out now, all streaming platforms. Bunch of dope features on there, dope production, dope artwork. Shout out Kimmy for the artwork. Yes. But a lot of people are asking. A lot of people have been tweeting it, asking me. I've been hearing people. I've been outside hearing people talking about it. People want to know, like, what is the exact feeling of Treyson, so they can feel like Treyson.
You want to feel like Treyson? All right, look.
Like, what? Well, people may even already be feeling like Treyson, and they don't even know. So, like, how can you feel like Treyson? Like, what?
If you want to feel like Treyson, number one, you gotta be yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel like yourself. That's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? You want to feel like yourself, but you know. You want to get the feeling extra special, you got to put that Treyson sauce in it. You want to feel like Treyson, you know? But just be yourself. Feel like yourself all the time, you know what I'm saying? Feeling like yourself.
He basically saying, go dye your hair green. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying right now.
Yeah, go dye your hair, too. That'll work. That'll work.
Mm-hmm. But feeling like Treyson, the album out now, like we just said. Let's dive right into the project and kind of the whole rollout situation. How did you come up with the name Feeling Like Treyson? Was that always going to be the name, or did it just kind of spring after making a few songs?
That actually was always the name I had. Cause I was gonna do Born a Star 2, but it was with different producers and engineers, so I didn't want to do Born a Star 2. And I made one song, and I said Feeling Like Treyson in the song. The song's actually called City. It's not on the album. So then from there, I just did Feeling Like Treyson. You know what I'm saying? So it came actually off of a song, the Feeling Like Treyson song, was actually like a verse I did, and I created it into an actual song. So kind of all flowed together off the Feeling Like Treyson. And
then the title song, Feeling Like Treyson, getting Bobby Raps on it. I know we was talking about trying to figure out what song to get him on. Why did you choose that one?
Why I choose that? Yeah, it just flowed together. I mean, that was the most song. That's the biggest song that I thought I could push throughout the album. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just
and it has the name of the album in the song. Makes you feel like Treyson. You got to get paid. So that's part of feeling like Treyson is having to get paid.
Yeah, I mean, it was just the song that I thought could get the most buzz. So it was a smart move.
Was you happy with the Bobby verse?
I thought it was fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Showed real love. I got to perform with him too at the Bobby Rap show at Poorhouse, so it was super dope.
Before we get too deep, shout out to Northern Chill, the official sponsor of the podcast. Always gotta shout them out. You can shop them with the link in the description. Going on. America's Water, 7.8 pH. Look them up. Just Google Northern Chill on Google. It'll pop up. Buy your water. It's the best water. Come check it out.
Sponsor.
But on total on the album, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 features. 9 features on 20 songs.
What you think the best feature is besides Bobby?
Shit, you didn't put me on. You didn't put mine on there, so we might as well give the shout out to TG Top Shotta.
Yo, okay. That man Eric got a hidden verse that don't nobody know about. That nobody know about.
I didn't even get on there. I was on. I did some vocals on a song. At least like an intro to like the Water Wave album that we were working on. But yeah, let's talk about some of the features. Might as well start with the Weekend song since you're here. I know you guys have shot the music video for it this past weekend over the album dropping and all the events.
Video on the way. Be ready.
Movie.
Yeah, that song. You guys been performing that song since like last summer. I feel like, and then did you know you wanted to save it for an album, or did you ever think about releasing it as a single?
Yeah, I told him right when he sent me the verse, I was gonna put it on my album from the jump. I was working on the album in the whole process, but I told him I was gonna put it on there.
Yeah, he tapped in. That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, cause I tell everybody every time when I speak about Treyson, bro, that was probably the best link up I ever did for my career or anything. Cause I was putting music out, but I wasn't really pushing it like that. And then when he sent me the Weekend Open, he like, bro, see what you could do with this. I did what I did, and he was messing with it, so it just took off from there. We kind of just blew up from there, right there.
I'm excited to see the video too. Cozy Files.
Yeah.
Putting that one together.
Shout out
right?
Cozy.
Yeah.
What how did you two meet? What's the story behind that? Yeah.
Well, we met through Quam, but we like got close through Twan. You know what I'm saying? I'm close with Raj and all the Raj's people in Florida and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
through that. You know?
We kind of got like the same friend group, same little brotherhood and everything. When I was linking up with Quan during the summertime, he brought me around Treyson. And what's crazy is we didn't talk about music for like the first like 3 months. We just was like kicking it, hanging out, talking about life. He used to ask me all the time, what you want to do with music? What you want to do with music? Because I wasn't really doing much, just dropping songs here and there. And then he hear my stuff and he like, what you want to do with it? What you want to do with it? And then him and Quan just kept getting on me like, yeah, you got to drop that. You got to drop. So, yeah. Been tight ever since on me.
Another feature on there is the Tay Supreme Apologies feature.
Shout out Tay, man.
Yeah.
We got a real hit right there. Everyone seen it? Man, real hit. Me and Tay got a real hit.
I was here when he made the song actually, but I know we was trying to figure out what song to get him on too, and we picked that one.
Yeah.
Do you think he carried the energy well, like finished it out the way it was needed?
I think he snapped, man. He laid down a fire verse, man. It was dope.
And then you got Party Alone on Gucci Loafers. Party Alone's been doing his thing recently.
Crazy.
Like he what does he go? He's like blowing up on TikTok right now, like over 100K on TikTok. Monthly listeners going crazy.
I've seen a couple of his videos.
Nell cues the song in the intro, one of their YouTube videos. I was like, shit.
That boy
TikTok's
going
the way
crazy
to go,
right now.
You know what I'm saying? If you got that style and look. I tried TikTok, but it's just, I don't know.
It's
Push the mic closer to you, just closer to the end of the table, so that you don't have to lean forward.
It's a different vibe for TikTok though. You gotta have like that catchy song that like really catch someone's attention, like make you want to dance or something like that.
Yeah,
really
either
pop.
dance or like it has some lyrics in it that like someone can act out or like pretend like some, like whatever you're saying, like feeling like Treyson, I gotta get paid. Like someone could do a film of them kicking paycheck, hop in the Rari, switch lanes. Now someone's hopping in a car and they're driving around.
I think I'm about to do
like
that.
It's just like shit like that.
That duet stuff though. Well, I'm gonna
like
do that.
open
like,
verse.
That'd be fire if you did that. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
probably gonna do a couple of those.
That'd be fire.
Just,
And then we don't need to dive too deep in all of them. We might as well shout out the rest of them. Neek on 2020. That song was made a long time ago in the quad. Was that made at our old apartment back in the day, or was that made at his studio?
2019 though. I've been holding that forever.
And then NZ Rose on What You Doing. Zodiac and Know My Name. Kari on WWE. Nico Slim on Jeans on the bonus track at the end. Why 20 songs?
Man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, so that 2020 song, there's two different meanings that you can really dive into. But I say that 2020 song is like when I kind of had my fallout, you could say, and then I wasn't really making music. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't making music. Kind of the whole COVID. You know what I'm saying? And that was literally 2020. You know what I'm saying? When all that happened, and I called that song 2020 in 2019 when all the fallout stuff happened. You know? And I was 20 when I was dropping the album. You get what I'm saying? So it was like 20, and I didn't want to do 21. It was just like, give him 20 songs, you know?
20 songs, 20, turning 21.
You know?
That man was losing his mind trying to figure out how many songs
actually,
to put on there, though.
This is the real meaning I wanted to do behind it, but I just kind of focused it more on me. The next project I do is going to be towards, like, more of my brother and stuff, because I'm going to be branding my clothing brand, and then I'm just going to be repping, like, whatever. You know, DMG on the knuckles, that's basically what it is. I'm not going to dive too much into it, but I wanted to do 17 songs for him because, you know what I'm saying, it would have doubled up my last album, too, because I dropped 8, 16, I was going to do a bonus track for 17, 17 songs, but I just did the 20.
Yeah, what I like about having a lot of songs on an album, it could also be a bad thing, but what I think a good thing is that you do 20 songs, someone out of those 20 songs, like they're going to like at least one song out of it. Because like you don't, like, for a lot of new artists out here, you don't want people to, like, you can't expect people to stream your whole album, like every single song. Like, it's just not gonna happen. So like if you give people 20 to choose from, they're gonna like at least one, if not 2 to 5 of them. Like, just a bunch of different vibes. I think that's exactly what you put into there. A lot of different vibes, a lot of different beat types, a lot of different types of styles of music, so people can kind of see that you can do different shit. I haven't
really dropped either, you know. I've only dropped, I think, three to four songs since Born a Star. So it's
like,
you know what I'm saying? So it's
a good
like,
way to just get them out there.
Yeah, because you dropped that Toxic. I'm not gonna lie, that was going crazy. I was going
But
crazy.
I haven't dropped too much.
What? So let's talk about everything you did to promote the album. This past weekend was busy as hell. Thursday night at Union was like the official album release, birthday party, drop night. That shit was
Yup.
pretty lit. What else been going on? Smoke Perp was supposed to come. His flight got delayed, couldn't come, so that was
Friday
supposed to
we
be
were
part of the little
involved for my
press
actual
run.
B-Day. Shout out
And
Juice.
Friday you was there. What do you think has been the best thing you did so far to promote the album to at least get the initial buzz that it has right now?
I don't lie, that cover art snap. I feel like the cover art, I had a bunch of people like always changing it to their profile pic. You know what I'm saying? I had a bunch of people doing that. I don't know, I just like going heavy on just like promoting wise and like really popping out and really like tapping in with all the DJs, all the promoters and everything like that, and really like branding it more. You know, especially dyeing my hair green too. I feel like it's just like I'm being for real though. Like, you know, I was
Match
just
the
at
image,
Sally's.
yeah.
I was just at Sally's. And someone came up to me and was like, man, you should have been dyed your hair in 2019, 18. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just fits you. You know, like, for real, though. And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, just taking my image more seriously, you know? And branding this, like, it's for real. More of a for real type of thing. But I feel like popping out, just like, I don't know, connecting, stuff like that with bigger artists, other artists, stuff like that, just really pushing it.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like you different too. You got a lot of different stuff that you be doing. You versatile, so a lot of people flow towards that when you can provide different types of music too. Because if you listen from top to bottom, feeling like Treyson, ain't no song on there the same.
Yeah.
Everything different. So,
And I be singing. They don't even be knowing
Yeah,
that.
they
I
don't
be
even be
singing.
knowing.
I can sing a little bit, man. They don't be knowing that.
He don't be trying to do that though. He be scary.
What songs do you plan on doing visuals for?
I'm doing half, so I'm doing 10.
You gonna
So
try
I'm
to
gonna
get
pick
10
yeah.
visuals out?
So the first one I'm dropping is gonna be Weekend. I think the second one I'm gonna do is gonna be
I know we're trying to get
Party.
out
That's
here.
gonna be the second one.
Trying to get him out here in June for the show, for the June 4th show.
To perform at that one?
Because they said they wanted to come out here to do a show, and I was like, and they wanted to do one in June, so I was like, well, shit, we have one in June, so he might be sliding out for that.
Yeah, Party. I
Little
want to
leak.
do one with Kari. I'm definitely gonna do one with Tay, and then
Try to get the one with Bobby in as soon as possible
Yeah.
too. Whenever he comes to town.
it's gonna come out. I shot it actually in Arizona, but I didn't like how it looked, so I gotta reshoot it. We're gonna reshoot it with Cozy. I just need a branded official video for No. I'm gonna shoot home as well and probably Saint Laurent, and that'll probably be it.
Is there anyone in the city that you want to collab with? Because you had 9 people on this album, all from the state. They're all not from the same city, but all from the state. Is there anyone out here that you want to collab with that you haven't worked with yet, or maybe that you have some shit in the vault with that you're excited to present?
I say Lil Dusky. I say Dusky. I'm definitely gonna work with him. I was gonna get him on the album, but it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get it in time. It was gonna be too rushed. Dusky. I definitely want to make more songs with Nico Slim. The first song though that I'm dropping after everything is gonna be with Jay Plaza, 100%. So that's another.
That's gonna be fire.
Yeah, that's the first song I'm gonna drop. After the album, it's gonna be with Plaza. It's
Who-
gotta be. So
Who do you think's dropping the best music out here right now from
right
Minnesota?
now, I mean,
Like, it doesn't have to be
like
like a
a- like a
specific
order?
list,
Oh.
but just like people that you've noticed that are doing their thing.
man, I'd say number 1 Party. Well, actually, I'm not gonna give it in no order. So I'm gonna start off with Dusky. I'm gonna go Nico Slim, Party. I feel like you gotta say Taste Supreme.
On me.
I'd say Nas, just the worth ethic. I don't know. I actually like Montaigne, his music and stuff like that. Like when he be showing me his music, I actually fuck with it.
J-Dot?
No.
J-Dot Monty?
Yeah.
You always say
Oh.
Monte. I just want to make sure.
Man, on our own, I fuck with the
J
whole collective,
period
Loki
Monty.
and I fuck with both of them.
What's the next steps?
To what? To
Life.
After the album?
Shit. Well, actually, I do got a quote from, all right, from Saint Laurent. That's that song from Saint Laurent. Said, what is it? I don't try. Oh, I have it in my headphones. He said, what's that? It's something about pull up in an Uber. I don't even drive a car. Something like that. But you just got a car, isn't that correct?
That's what you on, Treyson?
I wasn't driving.
But you
like,
just
when I
got
made
one,
that
what, like
song.
3 days ago, a
But
new
yeah,
car?
I just bought a nice whip. You know what I'm
That
saying?
man was
That's
thinking
why
ahead.
I remember in high school they laughed because I couldn't drive. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just bought me a little car. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I was Ubering everywhere. You know, when I made the song. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite one off the album?
They all fire. But I don't know. They all got energy. I don't know if I could even say, man, which one I like the best. Cause I like them all. Like when I just drive in the car, I'm literally listening to the whole album every day.
If someone came up to you and said, "Yo, my girlfriend will not stop playing your music because it it gets her feeling like is she in the right mood or something? Like she feeling in the right mood," and he's like, "Bro, you gotta quit dropping love songs and hits because my girl won't stop listening to them." What is your response to that?
Bro, I'm telling him and her come to the studio while I make the song. I ever feel the energy like that?
Oh, you gonna have baby making in the studio? You tripping?
I'll tell him it's not even like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I give him free tickets, him and his girl. How about that? To the next show.
Damn. If they
Don't
think you can just walk up and say that now. Just to get a free ticket now.
Free tickets to the show, though.
How would you even prove that though? Like, how would you even
like
prove?
My girlfriend will not stop playing your music. What? All right, so you just turned in 21 now. You've definitely been out in the scene marketing yourself for the longest.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to someone like just getting out of high school? I know you had a little rough end to your high school. You talk about it in your music. You got kicked out of high school like right before your senior year, during your senior year, when you're 17.
Right before my senior
year. What would you give to someone that's in similar shoes? Like maybe school isn't for them. They ain't gonna be able to go to college. Like they want to do the music shit or they want to start their own brand. Like what advice would you give them?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just be saying like don't stop or something. I'd say like real life, man, just like don't be scared to fail. You know, like you gotta think about it like that, man. Like not everyone gonna like you. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone gonna support you, but just don't be scared to fail. You know, like just really push and grind. Like I remember when no one really liked my music at all. You know what I'm saying? I got clowned because my music, all types of stuff. And it's just, I just kept with it, kept going, kept grinding. There's times where I don't want to make music. There's times where I'm sad, depressed, all that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I remember what I'm doing it for and what I gotta do it for.
Mm-hmm.
I say just don't be scared to fail.
What is like your big goal? Maybe not exactly your end goal, but like what you want to achieve out of music.
To just be able to make a living off it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need 1 million followers. I don't need millions and millions of dollars. You know, but just to be able to say that I can make a living off of my music, I'm cool with that. You know, like that's simple. You know, if I'm pushing $100,000 to $200,000-$300,000 a year off my music, like, you know what I'm saying?
Can't complain. You feel me?
You're doing what you got to do.
Especially if you can just make it off the streams and then get the shows here and there and then.
But no, I still want to be like a Drake, a Kanye, or all these type of people. You know, even a Playboy Cardi type of status. You know what I'm saying? Like. But you know, I'm not too. I'm okay with if I can't be a Drake or any of those.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That definitely is just like it's like making it to the NBA is one thing, but becoming a Hall of Famer in the NBA.
That's
is
another
thing.
story. That's a whole different vibe.
That's a whole another thing.
It's
You
really
never
just
know though. You
about-
never know. You know what I'm saying? We had a Prince. You know what I'm saying? We got a Prince.
It's really just about not going back to where you started either, honestly. Once you start, you can't stop and go back. Because you take those 10 steps forward and then take 20 steps back, what are you doing with yourself? You're not really doing nothing. You're doing the same thing over and over again.
Who were you listening to a lot when you started making music, and then who are you listening to a lot now?
I listen to Trill Sammy, and that's about it. Trill Sammy. I always bang Trill Sammy. But like I always listen to like all the good rappers and shit like everyone listens to. But right now I listen to Dirk a lot. And if I'm not listening to Dirk or like Lil Baby, I'm literally probably just playing my homies' music or Minnesota artist music or my own music. I literally drive and listen to my own music. But you know,
I think that's a story for most rappers.
yeah. But I actually listen to a lot of Minnesota artist music though when I'm driving around, you know.
Try to stay tapped in as much as possible.
You got to.
There's a lot to listen to though. Like there's a lot to listen to if you really want to find them all. Like there's a fucking lot to listen.
And if you really tapped in, it's a lot of people to listen to.
You be flooded, huh?
Yeah, and the thing is, there's so many people that make good music and that just don't, that aren't as, I don't even, best way to put it, like, but aren't as like persistent as like trying to make sure everyone's listening to it. And then the people that are really commenting in your DMs are the ones that don't even make like the best music. It seems like a lot of people are more just like, they just let the people that just let their work speak for it end up being the ones that are like better anyways than the ones that are just like spam commenting, spam DMing, like saying, you know, I'm slept on, don't sleep on me, like all that type of shit. Like it's always the ones that don't even say that type of shit that make the best. Like people will come in the store and just be like, can I play my song? Play it, and that shit fire. Like yeah, run another one. Play all your music videos while you're in here. Like that shit be happening.
Fire.
Top 10. Top
you
10.
asking me now?
Yeah. Top 10.
Ooh. I gotta know. I'm gonna put on my shades just in case he don't include me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm playing. Top 10 though. I actually want to know your top 10, like real life top 10.
I don't even have a top 10. I haven't even.
Don't do it in order, but just say top 10. Top 10.
I could
artists.
name 10 artists that are good.
I do that.
But I haven't thought of a list in a long time, and I don't want to think of a list.
Do 7.
He said 7. He said I'll make it shorter for you.
Quick.
That's hard. Well, I'm gonna just exclude you, Jake, Kelvino, and Kumo because
shout out
do
Kumo.
7. Do 7. Shout out Kumo though. Going crazy though.
All this drip.
That's bias, so I can't put none of y'all in my top 7s because that's just bias.
True.
Very.
All right, let me. That's right. I want to hear your top 7. I actually do want to hear it.
I'd say I wouldn't say top. I wouldn't even say that if I gave 7 names for like a top 7, it wouldn't even be the 7 best music artists, because sometimes the best ones aren't the ones that make it, and the best ones aren't the ones that are really becoming or the most talented music artists. They're the people that are the best music artists, personas, performers, all this shit.
Right,
maybe aren't the most talented.
Well, you could do just
How about most potential?
Yeah, like the people that I think like are whatever ready to be signed right now,
right.
get put on, get $1 million worth of promo behind their name, they're gonna blow up. Like that shit'll work. I'd say Tay Supreme's up there at the J Plaza.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fucking the NDO crew, Tarzan, Westside Kobe.
Shout out them too. Shout out the family.
He was fucking Westside Kobe, King Savage. He was ready to blow up like 5-7 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. I've been watching this.
It should have happened. We was talking about it on his podcast how he had like the labels on his phone.
I've been seeing this for some years now, because you know Marcus, my big brother, Tarzan. So I've been seeing this for years now. So it's like I've been around since they've been doing all of that. Like,
what was it? So like Tarzan's like your big brother?
Not like my blood brother. So my blood brother is locked up right now. Him and Tarzan like really close, because they all from the same neighborhood. Like J-Dot and all of them, I know all of them since we was like kids, all of that. But they've been real close, and then we got close, and then you know they kind of pushed me to keep doing the music too. Even though that man be playing with my feature, I'm gonna come for you. But yeah, they be pushing me to do the music all the time and everything like that. They didn't think I could rap for real. They thought I'd just be playing. But
Tarzan's super dope.
Yeah, nah. He a funny person.
I'd put those guys in that like top echelon of ready to go. I'd even put like some people from the other side of town, like the NLU Skeet, who's super fire right now. Like that are like
he definitely doing his thing,
that are currently like ready doing their thing, making good music, got the image, got the backing, like ready to go. Fucking Cashanova
hard.
He's ready. You know,
not gonna lie to you, MTMD too. He been doing his thing. I don't know if you know who that is, but
I think I've seen the name at least.
Yeah, he been doing his thing too over there too. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, who else is fire? Like Nico Slim. Like I kind of answered this a little bit. I was like the whole Royal Family Music Group is fire. Mac Turner, Prince Riley, Huncho Mimo, Prince Williams. Their whole crew's fire. Shit. I mean that's basically 7.
That's a lot of people.
That's more than 7, but there's a lot of people, and it's like you don't even really remember all of them until you're like in front of them, or their Instagram post comes up, and you're like, damn, like I
forgot you made music.
Because how Instagram works, you follow 1,000 people, you're only gonna see 100 different people's shit. Right. Like it's just you don't see everybody's. Yeah, I don't know. That shit. There's a lot of talent out here.
Definitely got a lot of talent. It need to be seen though. You know, it's gonna happen though. Soon.
What do you think? Who do you think is gonna be like the next one to blow out of Minnesota? Think you before any
I
other
don't
names?
want to say that though. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, I'm better than everyone because I'm
Like
not.
I wouldn't even say to blow up, but like the next one that's like gets like that real buzz, like that real 20,000 people just followed you on the gram because all 20,000 of them are gonna stream your song tomorrow. Like that's gotta happen.
I really
soon.
do feel like I can do it, man. Cause it's just like I don't really like be like I don't know. I'm not the type of person to say I'm the best though, But like I just from other people and the scenery and just day to day stuff of what people tell me, like I really do believe it. But sometimes, I don't know. But I think everyone got it that has been listed. You know what I'm saying? Or people that you would list, like you just said, when you see them. You know what I'm saying? I think everyone got the chance to do it. But I'm always gonna say me. Why would I not say me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think Tay's hard. I think Nico's hard. I think everyone hard. Nas can do it. You know what I'm saying? Anyone could do it.
It's a lot of
Reese
potential
could do
between
it,
everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Calvino could do it. Jake could do it. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, like, all these podcasts, all these platforms will have all these guests on. Will say all these names of who they think will do it, and then it'll be someone that no one even thought of. Like, it'll be like that one person that people have seen their songs, like, oh yeah, they're fire, and then they're just gonna get in that right door. That someone's gonna hear they shit. They're gonna be, damn, let me hop on that. It's gonna be someone that's worth
crazy.
hopping on. Like, that shit just
That's really how the industry work now too. One person like Big Scar, for example, that man dropped 2 songs in like 6 months and was signed to Gucci within that time frame. Like, you never know what could happen. It was
I
always
definitely need to get signed. Please sign me. Sign me.
What? So you talk a lot about trying to get signed. What do you want out of getting signed? If there's a label listening, like what do you want?
I don't. Well, like I just, man, I don't. Well, ain't no 360 deal. Ain't nothing like that going on. You know what I'm saying? But
So
like,
you're looking for.
I get signed though. Like real promotion behind my stuff. Really branding my image.
So
Branding
more
me,
of like
putting money into me. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
so
saying?
like obviously if you're gonna sign and give you're gonna have to give up some parts of your streaming or some shit. So if you say give up like what for the record labels listening right now to hit you up, what should they expect? They're gonna have to give you an advance of a certain amount of money. They're gonna have to give it all. Ain't no payback. They're gonna have to.
Yeah, there's nothing going back into nothing. That whatever I make is sitting in my pocket.
Tell them now, Treyson.
There's nothing.
Tell 'em
like,
now.
Nothing like that. What? No, you ain't gonna take my money. What the hell?
Because what I see,
But, I mean, bro, you putting it into me like, okay, like what? You get like what 10% off my streams or something? You gave me what $3 million? Okay.
that's the deal.
Okay.
You want?
He said okay.
I'm just saying like if it's something like that, okay, you gave me $3 million, you get 10%
So
of my
basically,
streams.
yeah. So I think
know?
the best way to like go about getting signed now.
But I probably don't even want to get signed because I'm probably make my own label.
Yeah, it's like basically you want to own your own rights to everything, but you also want to be able to work with these big companies on publishing certain projects. So like you sign to, let's say 300 Entertainment or something like that, like any label like that, you sign to them. All right, well you get this, whatever, Feeling Like Treyson, let's say this is before it dropped, let's say you were signing this album to a deal. They get 50% of the revenue, you get 50% of the revenue. They give you they put $1 million in advertising. They there's gonna be a deal like that where it's like, all right, we're gonna do this for you for this project so that we make the money, a certain amount of the money off that project, but not actually signing your name, Treyson Green,
Right.
your artistry to them. Like that's what people be doing. They'll sign to them. They won't sign their music away to them. They'll sign to them.
Right.
So it's like they own
Kind of like
everything
an
you got
independent.
going
They own
on.
it.
Like,
Yeah, so like instead of like just being like, all right, like I'll do a label deal, like a publishing label deal, you handle all the distribution, all the promotion, all the publishing, you'll give me X amount of dollars for it plus commission. I think that's really the best way to do it, just to get lifted off the ground. And I've seen it happen a lot. Like Prof, he did that with Rhymesayers. He signed a publishing deal for one of his albums. Did very well.
I seen a couple people actually. Some people just got signed to Logic.
I wouldn't be surprised
Like
if he's doing that.
He just signed like 2 Minnesota artists or something like that.
Really?
I forgot their names or something, but I
Let's
just
see
seen
if there's
something
like an article on
I
that.
think one of them was the dude Jay Plaza's homie that he did the.
Oh yeah, the Bang Bros song.
Yeah, and then
with?
there's
Yeah.
another dude. He's a white dude. I don't know. I saw that though.
Artist signed to Logic's record label. Interesting. I
For
didn't
real?
even think about that.
2 of them.
Bobby Boy Records, huh?
That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder, cause I know that guy.
Right here, bro. He signed this. His name is
Oh, and they're
Jay
probably.
Zo.
And they
Something
probably,
or he brought him out.
and that's gonna be under Def Jam too, probably because Logic still signed to Def Jam.
I don't know, something like that. But I know he signed one of the dudes.
Let's talk about fashion a little bit. You're talking about keeping up the image. What's your favorite shit to be wearing?
I ain't gonna lie, I like jumpsuits a lot. You see I'm wearing right now. Shout out YP Emotions. I like just comfy stuff. But if I'm popping out, like, I don't know, I'm not really like huge into the designer. Like, I ain't gonna lie, but like I know how to
Shit
dress a
that
little
looks
bit.
smooth.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit a waste of time, honestly.
Put on all my little fleece stuff and pop out. I know how to do it. I know how to get down, but I ain't the trendiest nigga on the earth. But but nigga, I'm fleet though. You know what's going on, man. Come on.
Nowadays, people treat designer like a trophy, though. Like, you gotta have a designer to be someone.
Nah, I rock the Balenci's, the purple jeans, all type of stuff.
Like,
man.
that
Put on
stuff
the
cool,
tee,
but
man,
like going full blown, like, I don't know.
Like people like
whatever I'm wearing, bro, it's fleet. I'm not done. I'll wear.
that's
a white
that's the
beater
thing too. Like even like because with our store doing like the vintage and shit, it's like you just find whatever.
shit
Like
on.
just
That's what I'm
find
saying,
some different
like,
shit. Like
find
some
your
stuff that
style,
people don't have. Like I don't know the brand of that sweater you got on, but it's fire.
Right.
And it
Like,
looks
you know what I'm
good.
saying?
Look like
it don't-
Versace.
Like,
It looked like
matter.
Versace.
See, it could be that shit could be a $5,000 Versace crew, or that could be a $15 one.
You never know.
thrifted.
You
But it's
never
like
know.
people are just gonna treat it because if you wear it right, they're gonna treat it like
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
like it's Versace. They ain't
Oh,
gonna
so-
care what brand it is.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You just find what you like,
Calling
put
it
that
a
shit
pull-up.
together, you cool.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm?
I said Colin about to pull up.
But yeah, when he gets here, we'll have to just pause for a second, go grab and come back in. So yeah, let's talk about the Cozy Files connection. You did a few videos with them.
Them are my dogs.
Mm-hmm. How did you guys first start working? What was the first one you did together?
I actually met him by shooting the video, the feature I did for X-Men.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so X-Men, they shot that video, and then I met him, and he was like, "Bro, woo." Ever since then, boy,
He said,
That was the end of it.
ever since then, take off time. No, those are my brothers, man. Bro, both hardworking, man. They the truth for sure. I feel like if you were to say a top 3 in Minnesota that's doing the camera stuff,
Oh, yeah.
they right there.
Mm-hmm.
No
and
doubt
it's not
about
even
it.
just
I
the
ain't
music
even gonna lie, and
videos.
they
They
not
be in the
3 and they not
concerts.
2.
They be in the concerts. They be
doing everything, man.
I'm excited to see where they go because they're still early in their shit.
They're young. They young.
Yeah, they're young too, aren't they? They
Nah,
like
they ain't 21. I don't.
yeah, that's crazy to me. I thought that they was older than me,
Well, I don't want to say nobody's age. We don't want me to say age.
but I'm pretty sure they're younger than me.
Yeah,
Probably
they
not,
is
yeah.
for sure. Colin younger than me.
Colin look like an old ass man though. He look old, grown. Shout out Colin though.
I'm there.
I always hated their names like Colin and Colton. It took me forever to
Now
figure
I'm
out who
thinking
was
about
who.
videographer.
Like in my contacts, like I'd be texting Colton or Colin, and I'd be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'd be like, which one is this? Because it's Colin and Colton, similar ass names.
Double C's.
Yeah, and
doing
it's
the
like
same
I'd be
shit.
like texting them, and then just I'd be forgetting which one I'm actually texting until they pulled up. Like, okay, it was him. Like trying to link up with him.
You be like, oh yeah, okay, you're Colin. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
And just completely forget the whole process again for the next time. Another thing is you go to the clubs. I wouldn't say a lot, but that's definitely a way where your songs get played at.
Yeah.
Songs be getting played in the clubs a lot. What do you like the most about the Minneapolis club scene, and what don't you like? And I guess first, have you gone to clubs in any of the other states or cities or anything yet?
Yeah, Arizona.
What
And,
have you noticed like is?
But I've been a young boy.
different?
Like I just now turned 21. But,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So like what do our clubs do well or that you think is nice, and then maybe what they don't do well?
I feel like every DJ is spinning like the artist that they think is buzzing. You know what I'm saying? I think got some type of potential. I think they do a good job of supporting everyone. You know what I'm saying? I like that a lot. I think it's a dope scene. Like I don't go out every weekend though. You know, I'm not outside, but every when I do, like they show me love. They play my music, get my music played, and even when I'm not there, people send me videos, tag me my music being played, streamed, all that.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It's dope. I like the scene a lot. I think it's dope. Shout out to all the DJs. They all dope. They all fire. DJ Ones just showed me mad love my whole birthday weekend, man. And it was super dope. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like it's dope. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, if you went to San Diego, it would go up though.
I'm definitely trying to get the Arizona scenery unlocked now that I'm 21. I don't gotta worry about no fake ID and all this extra stuff.
Cause
you
they
know?
definitely be banging stuff like that. And like his type of music, everything he be making, I be telling him all the time, like it's generational. But they
Yeah.
definitely love like that club scene music. Like in San Diego, I've been there a couple times. That's all they play.
They literally played No at Union last Thursday, and bro. It was rocking. And
Went crazy.
It was rocking. like you can just feel the energy though. And that was for all the songs. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know. It's a dope feeling, man, to see y'all.
And what I noticed, and I had a conversation on the Live on Lake Street podcast with Jake about this, is that a lot of times people put themselves in a bubble of like they need to blow up in Minnesota for Minnesota,
Right.
because of Minnesota people. But like you just said, like his music would hit in San Diego.
Yeah.
Like going out there and doing shit, like you go to San Diego for one weekend, all of a sudden you got more streams in San Diego than you do in Minneapolis. Like,
Yeah.
like so what I've noticed, and really just comes with traveling and having the budget and just being able to go out and do shit and have fun and tell everyone about your shit. So like not everyone can do it. So you got to figure out what you can do online from your couch, from your own studio
Right.
sometimes. But if you can get out and travel, it's just like all the great basketball players that come out of Minnesota, right? You see all these 5-star recruits, 4-star recruits coming out of Minnesota, out of high school basketball, and they're not all going to the Gophers.
Right.
We don't get any of them to go to the Gophers.
Right.
They all go to these big states, these big schools to market
Yeah.
themselves, just like with the music. Like, well, I guess let me finish that point. But then when they make it to the league, they doing whatever, they moving on. People they still repping where they're from. Like,
So
I'm
you
from
saying
Minnesota.
no one repping Minnesota like that?
I'm saying you can leave the state,
And
you
come
can
back.
travel,
Yeah.
you can do these things, you can get a fan base in other places, but like and still represent Minnesota. And I think a lot of people think that they have to do it here and here only.
I feel like that's another big thing that be different about other places, where like in Minnesota, if you don't blow up in Minnesota, like if I was to leave, move somewhere else and blow up out there and don't come back, but then come back a little bit here and there, put on, do that, they're gonna feel like I'm not doing enough because I didn't put them on right away when I blew up. You know what I'm saying?
And what's really difficult about that is like you can like I think it's fair to give back the same amount of energy to the city that they gave you. So like let's say someone like Young Gravy, I don't know how much love he was getting from Minnesota. I'm sure people were calling him corny, blah blah blah, this and that, like all that. So when he goes to Atlanta and he goes to these LA markets and he's working with big artists and they're fucking with him out there, like he doesn't really have a reason to be like,
let me come back to
seven are
Minnesota.
like going on like
You know
a
what
big
I'm saying?
going on a big interview platform, being like, yeah, these 7 artists in Minnesota are next up. Tap in with them right now. Follow them on the gram. Like
That's what I was trying to ask you. That's like so like. Cause I was watching y'all interview, like, so like, what do you think when people say that, like, Minnesota artists don't show love or Minnesota doesn't show no love? Like, you agree with when people be saying that?
I
like,
think
100%.
I think some people shy away from from saying they're from here because they don't think it's gonna add anything to their career. They may think it may put a damper on their career. Like for example, like Casey, like he's going up right now, but on the XXL freshman voting list, it says hometown Kenya. It doesn't say like St. Paul or anything. But I mean, that's valid though too. Like he's a Kenyan artist. His family's probably from there. He could be born there for all I know. But like he spent his time in St. Paul area. I'm pretty sure it was most of his at least growing up out here making music. But I think people are just quick to be like to just not say Minnesota or Minneapolis unless like someone asks them directly, like, oh, where did you start? Where did you grow up and shit. But there isn't many artists that can put that word in right now that are like from here anyways, that can really just be like, that can really put you on. Like the only artist I could think that could really just post on their story and be like, tap in with this artist, he's up next, would be like a Young Gravy. Like if he posted your album cover or like a song, like your song with the album cover, and being like, this dude's got it, he's from Minnesota, he's up next, all my fans tap in with him, he's got some hot shit. Yeah, you're gonna get probably 100,000 streams in the next week off of those people.
No
like,
cap, yeah.
So there isn't. It's a lack of people being able to do that shit.
Vaughn, please make that happen, bro.
Yeah, Vaughn, if you're listening,
please make that happen, bro. Look, bro, like,
Gravy can give a little shout out.
Man, shout me out.
Give him a pair of shoes or something. Come on.
I'm trying to run it up, man. Y'all tap in with me for real though, like, you know.
Except for the
Y'all
shoes.
like Treyson, man. Y'all know what it is though, like, man, been at it for a while, been doing
Come
it.
to
We gonna
Water
do
Wave
it
and
for
get
real,
any
man.
pair of shoes you want for that shout out. Any pair. Right now.
Just about, yeah.
Just think about it.
I'll give out
just
20
a thought.
free features if that happens. 20 free.
20.
Free.
You giving Gravy 20 free features?
And Gravy.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I was like, if Gravy's the one doing it, he's
I'll
getting
play it. I'll play it.
the free features.
I'm saying you giving the free features to the
you
wrong
give me
person.
you give me the promo, I'm giving out 20 free features. You know what I'm saying? We set it up here at Waterway.
What's an artist that you kind of, not, I wouldn't say looked up to, but you thought they was really doing their thing, like not even from Minnesota, but just like in the industry, and then you realize that they just a bum?
Bro. Smoke Perp, bro.
Yeah.
Lil Pump though.
He is legendary, but
Perp is
right
legendary
now,
though. I can't even
Perp
say that.
is-
Actually, I take that back.
Right
I
now,
take that
Perp is
back
in his
100%.
downgrade, but he
what
is
they've
a
been
legend.
showing me, because Perp, when everyone was banging Perp 2016,
Oh, yeah.
2017,
Oh, Perp.
and Pump lit, like, you know what I'm saying?
crazy.
Ski Mask, Audi, all that. But now, like I don't know. But he is a GOAT though. You know what I'm saying? His stream's there, everything fits, but it's like I don't know, like to fall off like that. I seen like how I just said, Treyson, he's lost followers. You know what I'm saying? When you losing followers, I feel like you falling down. Like he was at 1.2 million. He had like 916,000. You know what I'm saying?
See, I was thinking, who? There was one artist we tried to do a feature with that tried to scam us, but they didn't. I forgot who it was. Some like bum little LA rapper for a couple $100 or some shit.
For real? Who?
Fuck
Oh,
him.
you talking about me?
Yeah.
Suave, K Suave.
K Suave did do that too. It was another guy. I wasn't even thinking of him.
Merge.
Yeah, K Suave.
That's crazy.
Bro,
You owe us $400. He actually didn't. We actually lost the dispute for that. We didn't even get our $400.
bro,
back.
dude,
Actually,
K,
his
like
manager
that could have
owes
made my album
$400.
pop more. Yeah, I don't
K
care,
Suave.
man. I ain't tripping about no 400, man. I ain't gonna lie.
You owe us a feature.
I ain't even gonna
Fuck
say
the
nothing
400.
like that. Like,
That man ran off with
But
the
no,
feature.
wasn't it like it was like candy paint or some shit?
oh yeah, I didn't do the feature though.
Yeah, no, because he wouldn't.
No, it was Trap Star. You talking about old Trap Star?
Old
Yeah,
Trap
yeah,
Star.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Old
what I
Trap
meant
Star.
by like who like you thought was like a buzzing rapper and then just be thirsty as hell for
Yeah,
bread.
like, bro. Yeah, bro. Like, I've hit up a
Trap
bunch
Star.
of
It was
artists.
old Trap Star. Shout out Candy
I've hit
Paint.
up a
Candy
bunch
Paint's
of
fire.
artists in my
Old Trap Star.
Yeah, Candy Paint.
You was really trying to scam on some shit, but we ain't.
I ain't even mad about it.
We don't even play like that. We don't even play about the bag like that. We don't even play like that.
But they're really. But it happened to me today. Like just be random artists, millions of followers, verifying the gram, DM you like, yo, bro, hit me up. I'll be like, all right, bet. I hit them up like, what's up? And then
Right,
like,
and you
yo,
see
I'm
the
doing
niggas
$500
lame as hell.
promo right now, guaranteed 50,000 followers.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
shit-
And then there'd be
shit
like hella
corny.
like credible people following them people. I'd be like, how? Like, I guess people just really be in their bottom dollars.
They be buying clout, boys.
They really be on that though. I get hella DMs all the time about some promotion shit, like or comment underneath my pictures.
DJs
like,
be
oh,
doing that shit. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
all
They
the
be
time.
hitting you up like, oh, ooh, and then you know what I'm saying? Like up DJs now, they be hitting up artists and
trying to get
the
them
beats
to
and
like
shit. All
trying
types
to
of
get
shit
them
like
to
that.
like yo I'll host your songs. Like, I see that shit a lot. Like DJs be like, oh, I'm gonna host like a 20 song album. You want to be on there? Like send me a hot song. You pay him a band or some stupid shit for him to just post it and then that's it. Like
One time though, posted one time, and then they just forget about that shit.
Sheesh. Emotions on me. You know it is. Shout out White P. I had to say it one more time.
are we do we
Felt
need,
like myself right
do
there
we
for a
need
second.
Colton or Colin to get in here before we end this to get some clips, or we can fake it after? Because we
Shout
run
out
about to the end of this pod.
All right, man.
Let me call him, man.
Phone calls.
I guess we can always fake it. Well, he's doing like a vlog thing, right?
Yeah, we doing a vlog and we shooting the music video. This is the last scene of it. You gotta see the clips. It's raw. It's gonna be dope.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm waiting on this Treyson and Slime feature. Slime, my boy.
Shout out
That's my
Slime.
little homie. He be making music too. Treyson
See,
been
bro,
on
people
him.
just not feeling like themselves. Amos not answering the phone, man.
What do you got coming?
Shit, I got a song dropping May 7th.
We gonna do an album though.
Yeah. Me and Treyson been talking about doing a little collab thing, little album, us two. But other than that, just really just still pushing music. I mean, right now I got enough music where I could drop an album if I want to, but I'm just really like trying to play it out. But I got a song, remix, Lucky Super Yours with my boy Slime. So I got that dropping May 7th. Then just music videos on top of music videos, shooting with my boy Weston. Just get into it, honestly. Just really pushing.
I feel like I might know who Weston is.
Yeah, you probably do. He shot my first music video, so
Name sounds familiar.
yeah.
Oh, let's talk about the support from like the high school crowd.
Bro,
Your little brother's grade.
Buzzing.
Yeah.
Buzzing, bro. I'm gonna show you. Look at this yesterday. Let me see if it's still there. Bro, see me boom. Yesterday, you know what I'm saying? But I could go pull up, bro. These just surrounding me. Like, bro, it's love, though. You know what I'm saying? I know all these dudes. It's not like they some, like, biter fans, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, like, dick riding me. But it's like, nah, they showing me real love. Like, it's dope, bro. Like, they all know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Especially my brother's grade, too. That's where my real fans at. And that's what you need your fans to be at that around that age, 15, 16, 17, 18, you know? I don't need no 24, 25, 26-year-olds bumping my shit. I mean,
Honestly.
it's dope, but I'm saying, like, the youth where it at.
Yeah.
The youth is really where it's at. And all them kids get my streams up, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? It's real, man.
It's
that
like
shit
the
real.
older crowd don't really.
And I got my high school shit. I got all that shit on lock, man. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if they hate me or not, they know what's going on.
That older crowd don't really rock with like the new generation of music either. I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy.
When I go out, it's the older type of motherfuckers. And I fuck with that.
But it's
shit.
not like everybody in the club. It's
Right.
like
You know
the
what I'm
ones,
saying?
the ones that know.
Yeah,
the ones that know what you
but
put
like
into
if he
that.
was
and
in,
everything.
but like I know how you've told me like you go to your brother's football games and the whole student section.
Bro, asking
know
for
you-
pictures, bro, doing
know,
some crazy.
Like
It's
know
crazy,
who you
bro.
are, and that's where the market really is. It's just like tough being in a city like Minneapolis. They don't really
Watch this,
have spots to throw a lot of younger age shows and shit unless you really have a club.
Honestly,
Watch this. Watch this. Let's see if he answers. I'm not calling my brother. I'm calling Quan. If he don't answer too, like, bro, that's too cold.
you've been calling the motherfuckers that don't answer the phone, bro. Quan definitely don't be.
Because he not gonna answer. He didn't answer.
Quan don't never answer his phone.
Well, never mind. I was gonna tell you something, but I can't tell you. I thought it was gonna work out in my head, but he said he. All right, next thing.
What's the?
Damn.
I don't really got much
I was
left
just
for it,
gonna
but
leave
what's
it
the
alone.
craziest thing a fan's ever did to you or for you?
Sheesh. To me.
Oh my
What? Hold on. Wait.
Like they flash their titties in the crowd. They make you sign their boobs. They buy you like they buy you like a little treat from the concession stand. Something I don't know.
Shit. One fan, I went to the mall. No, I'm not gonna. Okay, never mind. Hold on.
He said not that one.
Yo, I say, bro, I was probably like, this was like 2019. I don't know. Remember when I signed that girl's forehead? You ever seen that?
Maybe.
Yeah, so-
Sign
I know I walked
someone's
in the
forehead.
Canes. I was in Apple Valley though, so I walked in the Canes, and it's like after all like the high school football games, you know what I'm saying? But like I just walked in the Canes, bro. All these fangirls came up to me, Treyson, and this one girl was like, "Can you sign my forehead?" I was like, "No fucking way, dog. She want me to sign her
You
forehead
signed
right
her
now."
forehead?
Bro, I grabbed it. I was asking the Canes, like, "Can I get a Sharpie pen?" You know what I'm saying? They gave me a Sharpie. We hopped outside. Everyone was like, bro, there's probably like 20, 30 people around me. Signed her forehead, took some pictures. I was like, what the hell going on right now? This shit lit though. It's
Imagine
dope.
taking
I ain't gonna
a
lie, I've
picture.
gotten that. Like it's a dope feeling. Like that's how I feel like I be doing something too, because like I've even seen you when I walked in the clubs, the bars and shit with you. People ask you for pictures and shit. Like that shit real. Like real life. If someone comes to you and be like, yo, can I get a picture with you? Like that shit real. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people, it's like the local celebrity effect. It's like
Yeah.
even though we're not bigger than a lot of these other people that they may watch or see, like it's just the respect that someone that you're physically watching them grow. It makes you feel like, damn, like I could be doing that too.
Yeah.
But maybe a lot of people just don't want that attention, don't want that type of grind. Like it's a lot of fucking
Right,
work.
it is, man.
Like you're gonna
There's
have
a lot
days-
of behind the scenes shit
like
that go on.
like you're talking about you made music when you there's times where you stop making music and shit. Like there's times where you go, like if you're really trying to like pioneer, be an entrepreneur, like you're gonna have times where it's not all fancy. Like a lot of people don't post their sad times because why would you? You don't want
real.
to always post all that shit. But like doing this shit, like you have times where you feel like you don't want to do nothing. Like there's times where I wake up in the morning and I'm like,
Shit.
I wish I just had a normal job getting
I
paid
feel
well. I
it,
could just sit
bro.
back, play video games when I get home from
Bro,
work.
but it's-
But
it's
then there's
worth
also
it, man,
times
that
where I'm
grind,
like,
dog.
but then there's times where I'm like, what do I want to do in 20 years? Like I don't want to be doing that still. Like I want to be able to sit back and like have
For real,
everything I
bro.
built up make the money for me.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's a
People
fuck-
don't even know
it's a-
the album.
it's a
The album
grind.
took me a year and a half to make. A year and a
grind.
half, man.
That's good because I remember when we first talked, you was always the type. You and even Jake too was like always the type to like make a song and then want it dropped or like not
Instantly.
realize like
Yeah.
like that if you made 30 more songs that song that you just made right now, you would be like, I would never drop that shit. So like that's another big key point for people that are just starting to make music. Like it's a thing saying like put 10,000 hours in before you release some. I think that's a little too much for this nowadays. Like the way that people can just get their music out there, you don't have to actually produce a bunch of CDs and make a whole press
Right.
run, but like put your hours in. I'd say make at least 30, 40, 50 songs before you release one. Like that's my take on it, at least, just so you know, like damn, like the shit I was making before, like nobody would, like that would have been a bad first impression on people.
right.
Because a lot of people release like a song that they just made yesterday, whatever, first song ever. Like I'm dropping it tomorrow because they hype because they made it. It's their first song ever. They think it's good, and people are gonna fuck with it because it's like, oh, he's making music. But then if it's not good, like people, if it's not a head turner, neck breaker, whatever you want to call it, like
You know, like
it's
motherfuckers
like
show love when
they,
you first
they may
drop
move
it.
on. Yeah, they may move on if you're not
Who-
hitting the gate fast.
I want to ask, who you think showed the most love in the city? Like, you think it's good right now? You think the love's good? Like,
I think
strong?
it's been growing a lot. I think when we first started, it was a lot of people just lost, didn't know what to do. And now people have plans, is what it seems like. A lot more people have plans. People got their own branding. They got their own studios. They got their own team. They got their own cameraman. Like, that's what you need. You need your team around you.
Yeah.
But I don't know. People be showing, like, a lot of the DJs show love. I fuck with DJ Mad Mardigan. He's been playing a lot of Timberwolves games. DJ Youngstar, DJ YS. He's the Minnesota Wild DJ.
Yeah, he was chopping it up with me.
He was saying to get some of your songs, to get them clean to play at the Wild, like
It's
shit like
crazy
that.
though,
Like the sporting teams are like fucking. You know, they're fucking with the local crowd, and they had Casey and Plaza perform at the Timberwolves game. So
Yeah, that's huge.
I'd say fuck. The biggest companies are almost out here showing the most love. Like, and then you got lower tier companies and DJs and promoters that don't show no love.
It be shit like that though that be sticking with me too. Like, look, I'm gonna read it word for word. Look, like Plaza, I ain't gonna lie, Plaza the truth, cause I feel like he showed all the young artists that he believe in, that can really make it, man. And that's what you need in the city.
Yeah, because Plaza's a guy that's been there and back with the label stuff, with the grinding, with moving cities.
Been through all the wire.
He's been through it all, so we can give a lot. He can
to
give
have
a lot
someone
of
like
advice.
that telling you gonna make it, you don't know how inspiring that shit is. Especially, bro, like this nigga hit me one day, bro, and I was not feeling it at all. Like, I was not feeling it. And he was like, "You got the voice and the look, bro. Still plenty of time to build your base, etc. You just an all-around star, and I hope you believe in that." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, whoa. You know what I'm saying? And every time you see me, man, showing genuine love, telling me, bro, you the truth. You know what I'm saying? You the truth. That shit's real, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That shit's real.
Respectable guy, and he knows that you got to give people their flowers because it's worth it. Because you want people to give you your
And
flowers.
he do that with a lot of artists. I'm not just saying he just do that to me. I see it all the time, taking
Not
all these
gonna
artists.
lie.
You know what I'm saying?
I had some crazy shit happen to me though, with like that shit. Like people telling me like my music like keep pushing. So like my Instagram notifications is also, I was done there for like 3 days. 21 Savage in-house producer DM me and my request like, bro, your code like
Was it Kid Hazel? Or
I was telling him Jake worked with him.
Yeah, he hit me just like, bro, you're so cold, bro. Like, just when you tap in and really tap in with yourself, bro, just hit me up, bro. We gonna work. You know, like that inspired me though, cause it's like I must be doing something right. I don't follow him, he don't follow me. Now I do, but you know, I don't follow him, he don't follow me. He stumbled across my page.
Yeah.
He took time out of his day to message me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was like similar with Jake. I think he seen. I don't know how he ran into Jake, but you know, he did, and we linked up with him
Yeah, that's
like
dope.
real life for like 6 hours in the studio. He gave Jake like 100 beats to record on. You know, we threw him his bread for his beats, but like that's what you're supposed to do. But like way better deal than you'd be if you bought 100 beats off someone's website. You know, not nowhere near the same. We got to work with him. He got to give you advice. He talked to us for like 3 hours on how the industry shit really.
That's what I'm
worked.
saying. Like he really tapped in.
Like shit like that. Kid Hazel's only grown since then. That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, cause you know he just did that. He just did that Coyle Ray and G Herbo beat for Thief in the Night on that album too. He been working.
Yeah,
with
he
it.
raw, man.
He's
fuck with
raw.
Kid Hazel. I don't
He's
think he still
cold.
follow us on the gram or not anymore. If he do, shout out. If
Shout
not,
out you,
it's still
bro.
love.
When you speak of like people
know.
like giving you the ins and outs, how was it when y'all was chopping it up with Bobby and shit?
It was smooth. Bobby knows, bro. Bobby has the keys.
Mm.
This dude's gotten people signed. Like he's told me stories about people that he just believed in. Told, you know, a certain record label. They look into him. Boom.
Right.
A month later, he signed to a whole deal.
Right.
Like he got the keys to this shit, and he's a good person to have around. I want to work with him on putting together some projects and shit.
Tap me in, Bobby, man. Tap me in, brother.
Like, yeah, because Bobby, and I even talked to him, he said he wants to get back to the city more too, because he's starting to find people that he can actually get behind, like that actually work hard and that aren't just stupid. Because Bobby was the type, you don't even hear his producer tag on a lot, all these, you know, future songs and these fucking, you know, Lil Durk and Gunna and Uzi. It's not even like, his tag isn't even on those things. So he's the type of guy to like, I'm gonna do the work. I'm gonna get the credit in the credits. I'm gonna get my Grammy if it hits a Grammy. I'm gonna get my plaque if a plaque comes. But I don't. He's not the star. He doesn't need to be the star.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like when people are like that. You know,
I feel like you always
I
gotta
feel
have
like
one
some
person
people,
like that.
that's what I'm saying. Like he don't got 1 million followers on Instagram. You get what I'm saying? But bro, he up there.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But Chief Keef will post a story and
Right.
tag him on some shit, on just some homie shit.
Literally,
you know,
bro.
like. Yeah,
Like, I feel like that's what it is too. People might think you need 1 million
He
followers.
performed
to
at
make
like a
that.
Rolling Loud, fucking like 2016, 2015. Same with Corbin. Corbin's performing at Rolling Loud soon too.
Yeah, that's raw, man.
I feel like everybody just feel like they gotta be flashy nowadays. Like it's not cool to just kick it and just be chilling. I I don't be doing too much. I don't really go out. Ask Treyson. It's
And
hard
that's
to
the
get
thing.
me out the
It's
crib.
like, it's hard. And I'd say it's a lot easier to blow up as being just being like a super outgoing in people's face person, just because they have no it's just easier to pay attention to. But there's more longevity in just being yourself.
Right.
Like we were talking about the Lil Pump Smoke Perp shit, they were going like that may be themselves, but eventually you're gonna burn out of being that crazy crackhead-esque person. Not that they were doing crack, but the way that they was acting.
They was acting
like a crackhead.
Find
for
it
a couple
every
years.
show they go to.
And I ain't mean it like that, Smoke Perp. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ever meet you and I'm like, oh, I said you crashed out. No, I didn't mean it like that, bro. I was just like, bro, you know, I seen a little video on No Jumper, but you know, shit, you got paid, man. You did your thing. I didn't mean it like that, though. You know what I'm saying? But
No, because they I mean, I'll admit it. They
get that out there right now.
I'll admit it. They definitely nowhere near where they supposed to
shit,
be. They
J.
just gotta
Cole, well, it wasn't about Perp, but he spoke that shit into existence.
Yeah, they gotta restructure with their branding.
When
Like
was the
you
last
can't
time?
just continue it.
But I mean, Pump still got all them followers. He dropped.
When was the last time he dropped?
Smoke Perp,
He just
Nah,
dropped that,
Pump.
Pump. Fuck.
Bro, he
I think he's been
drops.
doing a lot of Latin shit. I don't pay attention, but I think he's been doing like a lot of Latin, Spanish music because that's where his crowd is, collabing with huge Latin artists.
I mean, shit, he got to be doing something.
You gotta be doing something. You know what I'm saying? I'm
They
just
taking
saying,
over the interview.
bro.
Hold on. All right, next topic. Next topic. 'Cause these boys got to be buzzing if we talking about them like that.
It's like
Shout out
the third
Smoke
time.
Perp and shout out Lil Pump.
It's the
If y'all want
third
to give me a
time.
feature, let me know.
Shit, I mean, we almost hitting that hour mark right now. We could probably wrap it up.
Let's wrap it out. Let me get my shout outs in.
Yeah, who?
You go first. I gotta think.
Shit. Shout out Tarzan, Slime, my whole TG1K crew. You know what's going on over that way. We doing our thing over there. Got gamers, hoopers, rappers, promoters, everybody. You know. Shit. Shout out Treyson though. For real.
Number one, I'm gonna shout out my nigga Doozy. Came and pulled up, shot a bunch
On
of
me.
flicks for me, man. My man cameraman.
The
everywhere
guy
I go.
behind the scene.
The rawest cameraman in Minnesota by far, hands down. I don't care what no one says. Y'all not gonna argue with me about nothing. He's the rawest, hands down. I'm gonna shout out Cozy Files. I'm gonna shout out Quan. I love everything he's doing right now.
Whole
He's
wave
really-
stars
he's really-
just been.
He's really paying his wave, and I'm proud of him as an individual for what he believes in and what he got going on. Shout out Water Wave. I'm finna get it tatted. I gotta slow down on my tats right now, but I'm finna get it tatted. Shout out Hollywood. Shout out On Our Own for showing me all the love y'all been showing me. Shout out my mom. Shout out my pop. Shout out my whole family. And shout out Feeling Like Treyson because we finna go crazy. I'm out now everywhere. Go stream it. You know what to do.
Go get that motherfucker.
All the social links will be in the description as well as on the screen, most likely. Follow us at Waterwave TV. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. Comment your favorite part of this interview and comment your favorite song off the Treyson
Ain't
album
doing
if you have
something right.
peeped it. If you haven't peeped it yet, go check it out. Come shop with us at 1521 Como Avenue Southeast, Minneapolis, Minnesota. We got vintage shoes, hyperwear. We got a studio,
It's
and
lit,
we
man.
shoot
It's
these
lit, man.
podcasts.
I made the whole album here, by the way.
Whole album made.
And shout out everyone on the album
besides
as well.
2020,
I gotta get
when
in
it was
here
mastered
soon,
here.
bro.
Yeah.
I gotta come and fuck with y'all over here.
I know. I want to get a second. I want to get a second place that's just straight creation, where there's just like the most like bussin' spot that anyone can come in at any time and just get their work in and hang
It'd be
out.
fire.
And just collab. We need to get in our spot soon.
I should have went live on Instagram.
If any of you people listening are like a millionaire, billionaire trying to invest in like an upstart business that is for the community, that will put all of its money back into the community and support everybody. If we can do it, I will do it. I will not make a profit off of
Can I ask you a question?
off of like a big center of creation of love.
Yo, what's poppin', man?
Not creation of love, that's a bad. Creation of music for the love of music.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you first. Richard. You ready?
I'm listening.
All right. Give me your honest opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You think I got what it take to make it? Real shit. I actually want to know.
Oh yeah, for
Real
sure.
shit, real shit. I want your honest opinion.
Nah, real talk. I tell you all the
I've been
time.
asking all my homies,
So,
all people. All
me and
promoters, all
Treyson
type
always
shit.
chop it up. We always talk. And I tell him all the time, bro, your music different because it's not like music that's just going to be around right now. I tell him all the time, bro, you make generational music. You really think about it, bro? No, an anthem, bro.
Alright.
That shit going to be around for years because everybody going to be in their stage where it's like, can't trust no hoe, you know what I'm saying? You make real talk. You make generational music. That shit gonna stick forever. As long as you keep up the image and the brand and keep pushing and don't stop, bro, because you feel like you don't got it, bro. You gonna make it.
What you think, Eric? Honest opinion, bro.
Yeah, no, I think you do. I think you have just a better just as good a chance as any of the names we've listed off that we was talking like that we think are right there. Like you really like, it's good music. You got the good image. You're a good person. You don't fight people no more. You don't make bad decisions. Like I was going through the Treyson stages where I had to make sure this dude wasn't gonna fight somebody because of the colored pants he was wearing. So you've grown as a human. You ain't no loose kid out here that's gonna cause a problem for a label. You don't do drugs. You don't fuck shit up. You get drunk when you're for occasion to have fun.
Right, niggas. That feeling like Treyson. Come on, man. Hey, Quan, call me on Solo's phone because I need you to tell Eric's son that I called you for. Call me on Solo's phone. I'm about to tell you what I was about to tell you when I called him. I'm finna end it live. Call me.
All right. So you need Quan on the podcast or this after?
Yeah, I need him.
All right.
I'm finna ask.
Hopefully the people stayed after the little outro we did. Hopefully
You know what I'm saying? Like
little bonus, something if y'all really fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But, you know.
little bloopers. Hopefully they fuck.
He
with
got
it.
about.
It's like the Spider-Man. It's
seconds
like the
to call
Marvel movies. Like after the credits, is it Marvel? Marvel movies after the credits. There's still more.
He called me. Hey Quan, tell the podcast something. You ready? How? Cause we was talking about like fans and shit. How I feel like when motherfuckers coming to you getting pictures and shit. What happened every time we walked into the football game?
The high school football game?
Let me know something.
Put it to the mic.
All right, let me tell you something.
And tell him. Just tell him a little something, man. How everything been going? You know, just let the podcast know.
All right, shit. Well, shit. We walking into the game. Got 15 white bitches, little white bitches running up. And they asked me to take the picture with this nigga. Like Treyson used to tell me about this shit. Like he used to always tell me about like, bro, like sometimes motherfuckers really come up to me and take pictures, and I'd be like, shit, I ain't never seen it at first. You feel me? And then we walked in there, boy, 15 little bitches. I'm telling you. It was like,
asking for
can you take a picture of Treyson? We walking by bitches and shit, walking by little girls and shit. They looking at this nigga, whispering.
I told him the story about the forehead, man.
Oh my God, that's Treyson Green.
We was just talking about that, wasn't we not? So.
Oh God,
We was
but
just
nah,
talking about
man.
that.
Tell him everything you got.
The only nigga I know to sign a bitch forehead.
Sign a girl forehead, man. Only nigga he know. Hey, tell him everything you got going on though, Quan.
You already know what it is, man. Big Huncho, Wave Star shit, always. You already know. Big Union every Thursdays. All that good shit. Showcase on the way. Don't tweak. Wave Stars on the come up. Don't tweak. You heard me? And that's all that need to be said.
Hey, you heard him though. Real life, real talk. Proud of you though. Yep.
All right, we gonna end it there. Appreciate everyone listening. If you stayed even past the credits and got the little bonus part.
Love y'all, man.
Y'all better
Appreciate
stay.
all the love.
I'm feeling like Jason, I gotta get paid. Hopping in ride, you know I switch lanes. I skirt out that lot, boy, I skirt off in rain. These bitches that crazy, they drive me insane. I hop in that coat with some rings. I love you, baby, I mean it. I skirt